I know you're going through some of them, man.
No, I'm going through a gully.
Gully. I know you're going through some gully. I'm
going through a gully.
You're coming through. You look all right now. Speak.
But my thing is, see, I have benefited from concessions in the past when I was in government.
Yeah.
And it's a big difference. They get me 20.
You know, so you have to come back. You have to come back tomorrow, yeah? But tomorrow,
Morning,
Good Friday.
morning.
You have to come back Saturday. Can you really talk? How would that? Sydney?
Yeah, man. Morning.
It's not your time in Sydney. Go ahead.
All right. Let me say, you see, I'm on in panelists, people up on the panel, and who are listening. Don't every citizen in Jamaica, we are talking about Jamaica, you know, entitled to a concession?
No. No.
Why not?
That's something I look, man. That's something I look, you know. That's something I look, Sydney.
Everybody.
Them can't say, them can't say, that's something I look.
Now look something, of course, you know, that's why me ask, because look here now. So if me, some other taxpaying member of the country, I pay me tax, and me I bring in some things in the country. Me can ask for a concession. Why you not block me from get that? Why?
Because government needs to collect duty.
Yeah, but then well on no man. Well on no man. Concession no mean say me not go pay nothing at all.
What you're going to contribute? No man. What you're going to contribute to the government with
absolutely nothing.
Well on. When me say me not mean like say at the first me I go do business with you and me just say, whoa, all right. Me that say all right. Me buy a car and me look at concession right away. Me I do business then and
what kind of business? What kind of business?
Anything at all.
It can be anything.
No, Sydney.
I am not going to say wasting time. Sydney, I'm not going to say wasting time this morning, you know. But me give you 2 minutes on the point. Continue.
Me ask the question. Me ask why? Why not ask me?
The reason why concession is only given to vehicle that is going to in production. To benefit the country.
No, Cleon. That's statement
all
wrong.
right. All right.
That's statement wrong, Cleon.
All right. If you carrying in certain
correct that statement, Cleon.
Hold on.
So are you saying teacher is not a teachers get concession?
Yeah, man.
So teachers is not producing in the country.
Motor vehicle concession teacher get motor vehicle.
In Graham?
Huh?
So are you saying teacher is not a production worker?
No, but what Sydney is saying is that he's not thinking of motor vehicle. Teachers only get concession on motor vehicle.
Yes, because them have to go to school.
What Cindy is saying, we can understand what Sydney is saying. But yes, Sydney, you can get a concession. For example, if you're taking in certain equipment into Jamaica, you can go to Jampro and they give you a letter to custom to remove.
Yes, if especially farmers.
If you're in the productive sector also, you can get a letter to remove the duty. Because the goods is going to use strictly for production.
Right. Because just like you know when I come off.
But you know, Mr. Ingram, say me wrong.
Well,
I don't agree with you, Tian.
Well, I come off.
But that's the thing Dino say.
I don't. That's what I mean.
I come off the USWI and then with the company, you know, we're bringing the jail. Because I come off, you know, because everywhere we go, not everywhere, but people ask me now, say, yes, you see how a thief, and the man a PNP, this one, a PNP company, and I so I said, then if the Minister of Health, then, because he can't get himself, and it must through the Ministry of Health or something, give them the concession.
Not the Minister, the Minister of Health cannot give concession.
Yeah, who give them the concession?
The Minister of Health, only one minister can give concession in Jamaica, the Minister of Finance.
Finance.
So that means that those put still an arm of the government then, right? But the arm of the government.
But the arm of the government gave UII and UHII that concession. It never give to an individual.
Yeah, but then
the institution got the concession.
Yeah.
The institution got the concession.
Yeah, man. So I mean, that's why I say company.
You have 30 seconds, Sydney.
So, Lord, when you call me down, some man, I mean, every call me find done, man. Right? So when me say no, so the man them wrong then. Are them right? You know, your view, in a full view.
Which man them?
Those who want the company where them
they're totally wrong. They're totally wrong. Nobody's supporting them what they do. They're wrong. You cannot carry goods in the university name for your personal purposes.
So then, well, and so them do it or the university do it for them.
No, somebody is guilty of something at the university.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Then you can't blame him on them.
You can't.
The owner of the company.
The owner of the company go ahead with somebody.
There's something accessory.
Yeah, man. You access the robbery.
Brother, I have to query that, brother. Just like
so hold on.
You can't see where the man them wrong. I know them take you out.
So the payment or the invoices for those goods, right? Where are those invoices? Who actually paid for those invoices?
In the case of Jack them, all bills were paid by Jack them.
Pay to who? Pay who to, Mr. Ingram? Pay to who?
Jack them money pay for the goods abroad. Jack them money pay for shipping come to Jamaica. Jack them money do for everything. The only thing they did was to use an invoice from the university, give them a duty-free concession.
So nobody from the so they not get no permission from the ministry then to deal with it, right? And them just bandolo the forgery. Them forgery.
No, I can't tell about forgery. I am saying somebody from the university must have been involved in the whole process.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Sydney, what they do is make it look as if it's the university are buying.
Yeah. In other words, if you look at the invoice from Jack then, it said the University Hospital of the West Indies, but the address is Jack then address.
Right.
Which will bring a red flag to customs, but this is not the university's address. But it's
so custom never noticed that?
Customs said it rings a red flag. When they saw it, it rings a red flag.
It would ring a red flag, but the fact that it's on the ministry.
All the documents are seen, the signatures are correct.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
It raises a red flag.
So are they going to test those signatures? Are they going to be?
Well, that's what I was saying. As the acting CEO said, I am not an expert on signature.
All right.
So did the CEO or the previous CEO whose signatures are fixed to those documents?
One of the invoices of the previous CEO and the other one the present CEO signature.
So none of them is taking responsibility for signing those documents?
No, people will.
Extreme and Dino.
So none of them took responsibility for signing the document?
None of them take responsibility.
All right.
That is why the police is involved.
What
you don't take responsibility easily, you know.
What are you saying? No, I understand when Mr. Ingram say somebody might be going in some oversized bangle.
Extreme, why you calling me name Extreme?
Mr. Ingram said that somebody will be walking soon with some oversized bangle.
I said I was on duty when I saw a previous minister come inside. I was member of the staff the day when that previous member come inside the prison.
I have a question, Mr. Ingram. Mr. Ingram, I have a question.
Who went to clear those items at the wharf?
University never clear items yet, you know. University.
I understand that, but who represented the entity going to the wharf to clear those items?
Custom broker.
Clear that thing.
I have a question, and that's that my question can come in.
Question for who?
To ask the panel generally.
Go ahead.
I guess I want to say something.
Maybe that's a kind of extreme.
Go ahead.
Can a ministry, department, or agency bring in a particular import anything on behalf of a third party?
Not supposed to.
No, you're not supposed to happen.
Because I am sure with the drill, with the $31 million drill, if my memory serves me right, that drill was imported by by either government, ministry,
Yes.
department.
The last invoice came forward, so the drill was imported by Ministry of Health.
On behalf of whom?
It's imported by Ministry of Health. I don't know
And if it was imported by Ministry of Health, why was it sold
back to the Children's Hospital. I tell you, there's something going on for a period of time. Corruption is in heights.
I'm not telling you something.
I am asking a question.
Excellence.
Cleon, give me a second, please. And I'm going to ask the question one more time. The $31 million drill, was that drill imported by the company that sold it to the Children's Hospital? Or was it imported?
And I'm saying I've seen a letter, an invoice here to say it was imported by the Ministry of Health. That's the last thing they come up and say it wasn't them who imported, the Ministry of Health imported.
So why the Ministry of Health pay back for it?
Well, that's another question. And the same thing happening with some of these companies, you know. It comes in and you should have sell back to you.
And Dino,
it's a criminal action.
Well, I know, but I'll tell you this. You know, say none of the company them will benefit. Now go end up in criminal charges.
Not a thing coming out of it.
Because here what happened? And a company do it.
Well, I mean,
and the university do it.
Yeah, but I guess customs have a right to step in, and customers flag jack them go in and pay back the duty. Because they flag them, so you avoid and pay the penalty to the charge and penalty for it too.
Right.
Dino, if you are listening to the Public Accounts Committee, the present acting CEO of UE said, Custom told them in no uncertain terms, they have nothing to do with the third parties. All of their bones is with the UE hospital.
Right.
But I'm saying that when there was flag, Jack them got a flag and they went in and said, come to this morning, see to publish. Jack them pay them money.
Yeah, because them big sense pay. Yeah, that me I say.
Yeah.
Oh, comes on, no could have said them the people say them to them forget blame. And I know them bring it in.
No, you mean none of them bring it in? Who for money put for it? Who order the goods from abroad? Who pay for it abroad?
Yeah, but we come through.
Company, at first of all, if you look at the invoice, if you look at the invoice, it didn't have the university logo, you know. It have a Jack them logo.
Yeah, but
with the university name. It's a mix-up. It's totally mix-up, and somebody needs to answer questions.
Because no judge said they no business with the third party then. That are the end user.
$31 million drill imported by Health Ministry.
Well, no,
Meditech disclosed in lawsuit. So there was in fact a lawsuit, see here now. There was in fact a lawsuit, $31 million drill imported by Health Ministry. Meditech disclosed in its lawsuit. So there is a lawsuit.
Why sell it back to children?
Lawsuit was removed, Ingram.
All right.
They did not carry through the lawsuit.
Oh, the lawsuit was withdrawn?
Yeah.
I dialysis machine them me attacking on Mr. Ingram. Oh no gonna jail. I dialysis machine them me attacking.
You must learn to listen sometime and get directive, you know.
He's a
excellent. Excellent. I am running the program, and please do not interfere with Sydney when he speaks.
Sydney, I just
want to say a question. I just want to say a question, Sydney. Yes. So we were saying that the drill was in fact imported by the Ministry of Health. The question now is, how is it that an invoice was prepared by another entity and submitted to the Ministry of Health? How would that go?
See, my question is not Ingram. It seems that even from the level of the ministry, there's a precedence to import stuff for third party.
Yeah, but was when the drill came?
No, hold on.
Was duty paid on the drill?
Is it, Dino?
When the drill came in, was the duty paid on the drill?
Dino, if the ministry import it, why would duties be paid on it, Dino?
Well, I don't want to find out. I said it was duty paid on it.
But Dino, being
Not only
imported by
that,
the
how was the hold on? And I don't want
medical something and equipment to be sold.
How an invoice was generated by medical technologies.
That's what I'm saying. Medical technologies are an invoice and sell it to children. But yet medical technologies carry another invoice when the swing matter come for say it was imported by the Ministry of Health. So
Yes.
It is a situation that is very confusing. Because if it came into the Ministry of Health, you know, and the minister allowed you to be the minister is clear because it doesn't need that simple letter.
Morning tiny.
We need duty to remove and these things, you know. As a simple letter. Just a simple letter from the Ministry of Health to the Minister of Finance. So we want the duty to remove and a letter is sent to customs immediately, upload on the system, say the drills are coming duty free.
So I am trying to figure out, because I heard some discussion yesterday, and that's the reason why I asked the question. Yesterday, I heard a discussion yesterday, and I am yet to know if it is that valid discourse, because I have not gotten a chance to look at the articles of inclusion of incorporation of UA, where they are saying that.
Well, if you look at the Auditor General report, what the Auditor General is saying is that they are not flagging Jack them, you know, because I come to them, Jack them have a contractual arrangement with UHWI. The problem is why the duty-free concession was used.
Right, what I'm saying
this is Jack them private business. It has nothing at all to do with UHWI. The machines have nothing to do with UHWI.
Tell me something.
You're not listening to
Why you talking long time though?
One second, Excellence. I'm gonna break my chain of thought to the man. Continue, Excellence. Okay, break my chain of thought. Because there's a crucial question that needs to be answered here.
Ingram, I want to ask you something, and you should be familiar with this. Probably Dino will. What is substance over form?
What is substance over form?
Yes.
What is?
We learn it in accounting.
We're not focusing now.
All right, good. Let me explain this now, because this is what is going to take place in most of these cases that we're talking about. Now explain in simple terms. Dino buy one car and give one woman, but the car in a Dino name, and Dino give the woman the car from day one. The car is insured by the woman with the woman money.
In whose name?
Even though insurance in a Dino name.
Who name?
Yes. The car, the tire buy.
Whose name the car is insured? Hold on, man. Whose name the car is insured in?
Dino. Just listen. Now explain substance over form. So now, the woman have the car for 3 years. As she maintain the car, do everything to the car, license and fitness. But after 3 years, Dino say want back the car. And the woman said, no, you give me it as a gift. When they go court, who you think the judge are going to give the car?
The woman.
Thank you. Well, I know. So now, in these cases, the substance of the activity have a full responsibility to the person who, so like in the transaction, who pay for the item them? Not the university hospital. Although it's not university hospital name, So this is why the people them is going to come to the front now and argue the matter. Because on the universe that's going to be for nothing.
You see the argument you start with substance over form.
Yes.
You realize how it come back in the context in which you're talking now, and at the end of the day, the substance sound like the substance start up, but at the end of the argument, there's no substance.
No,
Because
yeah, man, substance is there.
Hold on. The substance in this conversation, you know,
yeah,
is the duties not being paid, you know.
Then hold on, no man. No, that is not the substance, Ingram.
What is
the
the substance?
substance is who for money buy the goods them.
No. The
Yeah,
substance.
man.
Hold on. Let me change the conversation. Let me structure the conversation. The substance to which we are referring right now is the fact that the transaction, at the end of the transaction, there was I can't call the word. I can't call the word.
All right. Let me explain now.
Let me get something clear here. What is the purpose of the concession is to benefit the public.
Thank you. That is the substance.
And that was not done.
No.
Well, I know. All right. Ingram.
Hold on, man. That was done, Dino?
No, it wasn't done.
And that's the substance. That's the mischief.
No, all right. Let me simply talk to you, Ingram. Form is what is in black and white. Who for name upon this? Substance, who do the activity?
No, that principle.
Yeah, man, that is substance over form.
In that scenario to which you refer, yes, but in this scenario, as it relates to these machine and the transaction that took place, the substance here is the fact that at the end of the day, the duties were not paid. The government.
All right. So you know why? Why you think Dino?
Hold on. The government.
Remember that Dino Taylor said. Well, I know.
Clean. The government duty was not paid. That's the mischief area.
Right. Custom flag jack pen, right?
Yes.
Jack then, right? All right. Why you think customs flag them?
Custom didn't flag jack them.
Yeah, man, they flag them.
Well, I know, man. Custom flag jack them.
I don't think so.
Yeah, man, they flag them.
Well, I know.
That's why
Why you think custom do that?
Can't flag
No.
USWI. As a duty-free concession, them can't pay a duty.
No, it's when, hold on. It's when, My understanding is
who received the goods?
My understanding is
whose signature is on the goods.
Hold on, Dino. My understanding is when the custom check, and this will be customs enforcement team, you know. When custom enforcement team checked on the particular transaction, they discovered that the items that were intended and
went straight to
be at UHWI was at a private company.
Right. So in other words, the private company received the goods, the private company signed, the private company pay for the goods abroad. So they may have a flag.
All right. So that is the substance.
They are not entitled to you can't flag the university. The university have a seal that them up your duty and nothing comes in on a university name. So you can flag them. They can't be a duty.
Dino, the duty was assigned to the university. That's where the duty was assigned.
All right.
You can't
Mr. Ingram.
How can you charge
exemption was assigned to the university.
You cannot sign.
Mr. Ingram.
You cannot charge university duty when them have a duty free
Mr.
license.
Ingram.
No, man. No, Dino. You're not. Hold on, Dino. No. You're not asking the university for the duty. What you're asking, but the university is to reveal why is it that they got an exemption and it was given to someone else. That's my understanding, you know.
But in all of it, call it the duty. You must flag jack them to get the duty.
All right, Dino, and the reason why customs could have flagged jack then is that within their thought the activity is not really university.
No,
It's
Jack
Jack
Tell me
then.
something. Tell me something.
And well, I know, if Jack then do any more importation, you have to clear this.
Tell me something.
Because you benefit from it.
Hold on. Tell me something. Tell me something. At what point did custom becomes aware that the item were not at university?
Customs, from day one it arrived, customs said it raised a red flag. Because looking at the invoice and the address of the invoice, I jacked them in so but because it uploaded on the system, say UHWI, them allow it to go through.
And that's the party. That's the party who they are in a business with custom. Yes. Customs supposed to give
but customs need to collect back their money so they can already establish a UHWI.
We are rule out Dino. Them are rule out investigation.
No,
it is being investigated.
Right, so investigation prove to custom say I jack them one.
Where the investigation start? Where the investigation start?
The accountant general send back documents to custom to check it, and custom enforcement get involved and check it. I realize from day one there was a red flag.
Who would custom speak to first?
You customs are going to get information from the university.
Thank you very much.
That leads to an investigation now to find out who at the university put them signature to all of this.
We don't reach that, you know.
That's where the police come in, you know.
So, all right.
We don't reach that. Hold on.
Hear me on the wharf now. Why you hand them over and you see a red flag? Why you hand it over and you see a red flag?
You must hold it people in good space.
Yes, man. Well, don't tell me for it, man. You in the company.
Sydney will come back to you.
No, man, every time I that I say, a time for me come in, every meet you soon come back to me. You know, man, well, no, man, you want me I say, of course,
are you where already, Sydney? Are you where already, you know? I come back to you. Are you where already, Sydney? I'm coming back to you.
Every meet that I come back.
Hold on, Sydney. The first person the customs speak to Sydney and Cleon was the University Hospital of the West Indies. Why did they speak to them?
Because they named them on the document.
As the purchaser.
Yes. And they admit that none of them buy, none of them pay.
As the person who should get the exemption.
Yes.
They already have the exemption.
So when hold on. It's when the enforcement team visited the university and said, let me see these machines that you bring in. And they were not there.
Did you know that customs enforcement?
The machines are elsewhere.
But on England, you know, so customs enforcement the power could have gone on and jack them and take up the machine them.
Yes, them have that powers.
That question don't arise. The first thing the custom will have to do is to ask the university where you do the machine and where you carry in.
I know. And the machines are not a UHWI.
Thank you.
So
when the machines are not found at UHWI, then the question is now asked.
All
what
right.
is happening here?
And they are empowered with the pub privilege of going there and take up every machine.
And that is correct. That is where they
and if them and Mr. Ingram, and if they have that power, that is the highest point of power. Then within that power, them cannot take and say, all right, pay me my duty.
Of course.
And me leave them alone.
That is ultimately.
And that is what happened.
So I get to understand. Oh, you know that?
No, man.
Then why them flag
already published that Jack them pay the duty. Jack them mentioned and pay the duty.
The reason why them flag Jack them, you know, because they found out that the activity, the substance of the activity is really Jack them.
There are no investigating.
And if you want import nothing more, you have to pay me this.
All the duties have to clear. Can't carry nothing more.
So that is why we have expressed substance over farm. The farm is the black and white. When you name the invoice. Who benefit?
I do not accept your substance over farm.
But that is what substance over farm meant. We learned it in accounting.
My interpretation of the substance here now is the mischief that was created.
No, the substance is about who benefit from the transaction.
Brother, no, sir.
Yes, that is the substance. Who benefit from the transaction?
Me happy
and a job then benefited.
Of course, it's not the benefit. Of course, that's correct. That is correct. I agree with you in that context. I agree with you.
Custom see a red flag, and if you see.
But I am saying to you, Mr. Ingram, in accounting, substance over farm, and in law as well.
Before
the substance is about who benefit.
Well, before you read who benefit.
Not who can name them on the document.
I want to bring
benefit.
I want to bring something.
All right. Hold on. Not one of that case. Hold on, Sydney. May I explain something to Ingram? If me rent a house from you, Mr. Ingram.
Let's come back to you, Sydney.
And me rent a house from you, Mr. Ingram. And the light bill in your name. The light bill in your name, you know. But I me rent the house. And me breach JPS under your name. And I me benefit. As much as the light bill in your name. And me them a can't go court.
Attack, you attack.
Because I me benefit.
Attack,
you no benefit, none at all.
Attack, you attack. You're
so wrong. This, man.
You're absolutely wrong.
Clean, you're wrong, Clean.
JPS to the person.
You're wrong, Clean.
JPS speak to the person with whom they have a contract. Full stop.
Yes, that's right, Mr. Ingram.
Yes.
When we rent my property. When we rent, hold on, Clean, you make one wrong statement. You make one wrong statement.
When it comes to the
Clean, you make a wrong statement.
You see, after this program, the program finish, I am going to come and sit with you. I want at one of your business places, buy a drink, I will talk with you.
Clean, no problem. Clean, if you have a contract with JPS, right? You take out you have a house and you did not put that light in the tenant's name, and the tenant run up that bill. Who is responsible?
No. I think you get me wrong.
No, but I see him. So you just
run up the bill me I talk about.
What I talk about?
Me but I see living in the house, tamper with the meter and benefit.
But if you who then can go at the tenant either Clean? They have to go up on the one who have the contract with JPS, which is you who was the landlord.
Yes, but if I know nothing about it, an investigation proves that
it does not matter. It does not matter. It does not matter. There's still going to go after you who is the landlord.
Clean.
But me know somebody where me know somebody where have a police record for the same thing, and I know him and a female here and that.
Yeah, but Cleon, all right, I have a similar situation. When I just came to St. Catherine to work, I rented a house. The meter was not in my name, and I meet the police and JPS come too.
Thank you.
I never end up in court. The owner end up in court. Come and say, no man, go to the owner run to me shortly after I try to put it in my name. I say, no, man, I take it when the trouble come. You should have done that when I just come in. But I just
that is consistent with what we are saying.
If the investigation proves,
the police will contact Dino first and foremost because he's the person.
Yes, man. Yes. But that is the farm part of it. The benefit now, if me at the tenant will benefit from the wrongdoings, and me I go end up a pay fee.
Hold on.
Not the landlord.
Hold on. You mean the owner will sue the tenant?
No.
Who? JPS sue the tenant?
When the investigation.
Hold on. You're saying that JPS sue the tenant?
No, let me tell you what happened. A man rent a place.
Two defense of me I talk about.
Hold on. A man rent a place. A man rent a place from a brethren. The brethren will rent the place, go in at the meter box and tamper with it. And him do it.
Yes.
When the investigation, when JPS find out, say the meter is tampered with, them contact the person who have the contract.
Thank you.
Then the police get involved and investigation prove now say is not the man who have the contract, is the man who rent the place. And him then charge. And him JP, him have to pay back JPS the money. And him have a criminal record, not the landlord.
Yeah, because you say thing about him live there.
Yes.
Dino. Something wrong with the argument, Dino.
No man, you're
No,
right. You prove that's
man,
tampering.
tell you what's wrong with it.
That's tampering with a meter.
And him tamper with the meter.
Yeah, him
and
tamper
the
with the
landlord. And that is why I'm saying to you.
Hold on, we're talking about two things here. The first conversation was about the liability of the.
The conversation was about who benefited from the corruption.
And who benefited with corruption in this particular case. This is an actual criminal offense committed.
Yes. So the person who benefited will be criminally liable, and that is why customs flag Jack then.
Custom did not flag. Custom did not flag Jack then. I guarantee you.
All right, sir.
All right.
I guarantee you. The invoice was in UHWI name. So I don't know who customer flag Jack then.
Because investigation proves that Jack then benefited.
Hold on. After custom come down upon UHWI and UHWI don't have the machine there. Then they're gonna go over to
Jack then.
To Jack then. So they wouldn't they wouldn't have flag Jack then.
But all right, what me gonna try?
Flag Jack then.
Well and clear. What me gonna try to customer tight? Because me not clear this yet. Because if me give you something for run, and you run the company right now, and your things are coming, and you find out say there's a red flag there. You find out because you find out say in beginning the red flag. Then why you not investigate before you let it off? I don't know.
But the red flag, Sydney,
won't tell me.
The red flag is the red flag.
That means something wrong. Well on, clear. Well on, man. If you see a red flag, that means something wrong. And that's a red flag, not true?
Yes.
Then if you see something wrong, why you let off if you say something wrong in first place?
Sydney.
I'm not going to tell you why, Sydney.
Sydney, you're like you're a woman beater. You are dealing with a woman all over.
No, that is not correct. Don't
No, man, this is figurative. Let me talk.
Dino,
put something else. Don't say no, man.
Dino, Sydney do not drink rum. Him don't smoke and him don't beat man. Don't say that.
No, it's figurative. We're talking. It's not about reality.
Say something else. Don't say no beat no man. Say something else.
No, but all right. Clayton,
the other night, he make a statement the other night, but I suggest something.
You can't use my name, Dino.
Clayton, she's a woman beater. And she meet that girl. She looks sweet. I think you are so tolerant and the relationship stuff. But every time he said, you want a man punch in your face, that's a red flag, you know. The girl, but she go ahead and marry the Cleon.
But I fear for that we are talking about company.
You think that's a scenario in this tool argument, you know?
The red flag was there.
Sydney.
The red flag doesn't mean you don't go through with a transaction.
Sydney.
Draw your attention.
No, but why? I got me ask you.
I'm not going to tell you why.
Well on, clear, well on there. It's not an individual thing, you know, Mr.
Sydney.
This is not an individual thing like what you say.
All right, Sydney, let me tell you something. I own a company in Jamaica, right? who doing a lot of export and import. I was looking for a cousin of mine one month for borrow a wrench. We can't find my pipe wrench. And by the time you see me talk to my phone ring, a customs are call me. Do you have containers and 2 containers on the port this morning? I said, no. They said, I'll call you back. When they call back, that same, I said, I have no shipment to clear. Only to find out that another person was using my name and close 19 shipment. 19.
So you come in on my yard,
do you know I've told us that story about 20 times now?
You come right back to me now, Dino.
No, hold on, Sydney, hold on. Hold on, Sydney. Those were the days where you could have handwrite any little thing, and no customs has gone to what is known as an e-entry system. Nobody knows the handwriting of custom.
No matter
everything is electronic, you don't know.
No matter where I said, Dino, explain with me by E. Explain with me by E system. Explain that.
Electronic. So in other words, if you, Sydney, try to carry in anything in Jamaica under my name, company name.
Yes.
And you don't have my password to get in that e-system.
Jamaica
you can't get it done.
That's impossible to
happen. That me I say, because so you come right back to me now. Say
somebody at the university gave the information to Jack then and them do it.
Me I said then that's why I say why
Tell me something.
No, when custom go up and say what is your seed number? And the person release and custom goes a bam. It might the customer officer they say, but it's not a university address.
Clear.
It's a university, but not a university address. But what cause them not going to stop you?
You don't want to Clear, now I have a question for you, Clear.
Yes.
Where the investigation reach now?
You mean with Jack then them?
Yes, the same.
The investigation right now is to find out.
Hold on. Clear, I'm not asking anything about Jack then. Where the
investigation
with respect to
UHWI. The investigation now.
I'm Sydney Sue come back to you. Where the
investigation now
with respect to UHWI and the them from the 4 companies. Companies.
The investigation now.
Right now.
The investigation now is to find who allowed this to happen. And that investigation now. Who allowed this and why?
The investigation reach further than that because persons are denying signatures. Some of them signing. I feel them signature, but none of them signing. That's where the fraud squad come in and the police come in. We're going to prove signature is this now. Because people deny their signature now, you know.
Dino, you cannot say people deny them signature. You cannot say that. People deny the signatures that are there. You can't say people. You can't say people deny.
Whatever terms you want term, then deny the signatures.
But at the end of the day, the investigation is to find out who is responsible for the activity. If you go through like this, that is where the investigation reach.
You see, Sydney, where you don't understand, you know. Customs have my signature. Customs have my e-signature for me, you know. So if the document is signed by someone else, customs rule is I must send a letter to customs. I'm allowing Ingram to clear the goods.
Right.
Yes. Otherwise, I go get a phone because they might know me personally and give me a phone call and say, "Hey, this is."
If there's an electronic procedure, is there a password involved also?
Yeah, man, you have to have a password.
You have to have a password.
All of us have a password.
So all the private companies get the password out of UHWI.
Somebody must be involved with it, saying that somebody is involved.
And that they might investigate them, Ingram.
Because if all me ask you still not claim me up on a grow on me. I mean,
all right, but Sydney, me not try to tell you. I was trying to tell you why customs release it.
Then that me want to ask you from
I'm going to tell you, and you stop me from telling you
I
why.
don't me attack you, but every minute you still you grow, you jump this on.
All right. So you want me to tell you why?
Brother, listen to me good, brother. Can you just attack and you don't hear me good? You must answer this man unless you don't show me up. Me say why customs see a red flag and release it. If me
All right, I'm
red
going to answer you
why
now.
you release
I mean,
it?
just get an
Well, I
example.
know-
Red
well, I
flag
know,
doesn't
Sydney.
stop a transaction.
I'm
from
going
going
to answer
through, man.
you.
So what makes sense a red flag?
Well, I know
Red
I'm going to
flag,
answer you
red
now,
flag, or
Sydney.
does not stop
Sydney, I'm going to answer you. All customs are going to know. Say you will never get job then permission for this come at them place.
Investigate before you let it go.
No, they can't do that.
Then why you
They have
tell
to
me
do
do investigation
investigation
then?
after.
So why you want to see red flag for?
I just a suspicion.
No, then if you suspect, when you go to the goods and you suspect it.
But it don't mean say your suspicion correct.
But a poor excuse that you tell me, man.
No,
You bet you
I
never
say
say no,
word.
boy, you suspicion. That make it worse. If you suspect me, why you let it go and you suspect you something wrong?
But so,
If
I
you
don't
suspect
red
you something
flag.
wrong, me nah let it go.
Them have to.
What you
Them have to, Sydney.
man. You not do your work. They not do their work.
Then do them work, man. If you don't release my goods,
Why you tell me that?
if you don't release my goods, tell me why. What are the reasons you don't release my goods?
Because I suspect something wrong.
And you suspect something wrong, and me call UHWI and tell me say yes. Are we carry it and in that name with that address?
Look here, no. See, like what they call you and you say, boy, right now, say, yes, me suspect say somebody can goods and everything. Are you keep it? You say, no, sir, that's somebody else. They never let it go. They will let it go to them.
You see the thing about you don't understand, no, Sydney. Customs.
Good to them.
Yeah, man, because customs.
Hold
Hold on. Let me tell you something, Sydney. Customs will have a copy of all the model number, everything. And all custom realize it beat them on the custom duty. That's why them have the enforcement. The enforcement, customer enforcement officer mean they wear black shirt with them big gun on their hip. Them a come at your yard for you. Them a come at your business place. Me see man have much foul brand new car hiding a foul come and customer enforcement come to the record and take up every bit of them. Can you beat the duty? And prove it say you beat the duty?
Yes. But in this case, you file up before you give them. Say them a
They're not going to hold your goods.
and you still give them.
They're not going to hold your goods. Customer place who have to store so much goods.
No.
We have the documents to prove when you intend the right thing, we are going to come for them.
That's why you get rid of it before.
It can be tracked. You have a model number and a winning number. And you who have it, if you sell it, you must have invoice yourself. And more breaches you create by yourself.
That no sound wrong to me. That no sound right to me.
But good morning, everybody. Sydney, Customs Lego the product, and here we are today with an investigation ongoing into the issue.
That's why we
It is not their duty. It is not their duty to confiscate an item if it's not an illegal item. They cannot confiscate it.
But it's not illegal.
It's not illegal. Illegal in a sense where they are trying to
it is not a contraband. It's not contraband.
The item itself is not an illegal item.
Madam Speaker, morning. You want to come up here and tell us about the buyback? How the buyback is going? We have 30 minutes here. You want to come up here and tell us how the buyback is going, Madam Speaker?
Mr. Ingram.
Hey.
Morning, you know what I talk to you?
No.
I may I show my face, take a member.
How that?
No, I know man show no face here, no.
Okay.
Oh.
Maximum respect. Yesterday?
Yeah, all right. if you say Jamaica is a very small place.
Small world. Okay. Small world. but I hope you understand this time I take though.
Yeah, man, me understand, man.
Me not left the stone and turned very easy.
Yeah, man.
I'm on whole scout.
Me understand.
Maximum respects.
Yeah, man. Remember Wednesday, short Wednesday morning.
Yes, man, definitely.
Customs will hold on to anything known as contraband.
Right.
Or if you notice, if it's in food item and it come in and customs check it and customs have their door. Customs don't have the power to turn down a food item because they are not food inspectors. But at the ports, you have public health inspectors, you have quarantine officers who are trained in the area of identifying pests and any form of contamination. So customs will notify this authority, said this all look good to me, and they come in and test it.
You know why I say so, Dino? When me are carrying my things, I from Canada, we just go for the program. And when we go down there, we don't know what them say, like them see something wrong, but a 19 sitting plate them see on the system. 19 things, me say, uncle, my fingerprint left me and take me and make we go take.
What you put on the entry?
Me have all what me have in there. All what me have in my barrel. But them still can't, all right, you know, from when them start giving me, from when we go start pay the money, I have to what me have in there. So from the broker, I call them people, the broker will carry it in, I will carry it in, and them there, from the shipping, and the office, and mobile. And they start, like them, I give me, and me tell them everything there, so when we go down there, so I'm going to walk at the same thing.
What did you put on the declaration?
Oh, long.
What did you put on the declaration?
I put everything. I put generator, I put food, I put clothes, I put shoes, food, everything. Then nice, you know, where you carry your thing in there. So. And I see a problem, you know, long me have did it. Almost just up catch me before they release it for me. Because them suspect something, sir. That's why you ask them to say, why custom let it go so easy?
No, man. You feel selling suspect something.
Then when they hold me thing and they question me. And the man said 19 city there.
No, but you say you put on the declaration everything that's in it.
And Enrique is asking a very important question here too. Why would custom find dialysis machines to a hospital suspicious? Very good question.
It can't be suspicious.
That would not be suspicious.
The suspicion the customs had was the fact that the invoice was
the
made out to UHWI and while the delivery address,
right.
the shipping address
the address is not
was Jack dead. That's the only suspicion that customs had. And it's not in their place to stop that.
And hold on.
You must remember the university can have offshore areas too, you know.
Dina, remember the news also? Remember say it was the remember it was a whistleblower, you know, Jamaican Focus. Remember it was a whistleblower in a Jamaican Focus.
Yeah.
Jamaican Focus come to the top of the line. Remember it was a whistleblower.
Alright, well, look at this, Mr. Ingram, right? Yeah. You know, you say Cornwall Regional itself, right? It has the base at Mount CLM. However, they outsource Montego Clinic, and that is at Barnet Oval Estate. You understand? So it would be Cornwall Regional care of, and then put the Barnet Estate address there. Barnet Estate is a private entity, you know, but then use their facility. You understand? Okay. So that's the same deal that Jack then have with the UE.
Nobody with advocate. Morning, guys. No advocate. Nobody with it, comrade.
Morning.
If you look on the receipt, there was no care of panic. And if you listen to the
what your name, Madam Speaker? Care of is just a technicality. It can be the name and the address there.
But agree.
You understand? I just put care of because of technicality.
Agree.
But they have a contract. Just they have a contract with UE.
No, they don't.
Yes, at the PAC, the gentleman answered the question that yes, they have a contract. Just then have a. It's 3-4 companies that have a contract with them. Just then.
No, they did not say Jack then, comrade. Comrade, what happened, comrade? Advocate. When Comrade Eda Miller asked the procurement people, one of them say, so what are the benefits that the people of Jamaica get from these machines?
What was the question before? What was the question before? And they said that yes, Jack then and the linen company.
No, Juliet
and the linen company.
Advocate.
Jack then and the linen company.
No, comrade. Juliet asked
go back and listen. Go back and listen.
All right, listen, let me finish now, because you only have 7 minutes to the WhatsApp. When Juliet asks, what are the relations with these companies as it relates to you, if them have any contract, the CEO lists out the company that have that do not contract, but do business with them before. That is different from having a contract, because Comrade Eda asks clearly say, what are the benefits that the people of Jamaica get from these machines that is at Jack then? Do we have any? And the CEO said no, not that he know of, and Eda said, so you're saying that the people of Jamaica don't get anything from this arrangement? And the CEO said, not that I know of. There's no arrangement for us to benefit from those machines. None.
No, but Madam Speaker,
yeah,
Jack then has a contract with UHWI, but it's not for dialysis.
They have different business what they do with them. I can't remember what
them have contracts for sanitary.
Yes, but as it thank you, comrade. But as it relates to the machine, no.
In relation to the machine, this is a new era of Jack them. Who's setting up
a medical. That's a
Jack
different
medical.
It's a medical thing when they have a Lynchos Road.
Yeah, they've just start that business just started.
Yeah, but 2 years now, a nice, beautiful building. Yeah, so we don't have no contract with them to benefit.
There's no Jack them is an overall thing, you know, because
yes,
it's a parent company.
Parent company, but Jack then also owns the company
they're the company
Superior Laundry Service.
Okay.
Okay.
So they have a contract.
They are saying that two of the companies. All right, don't say whom, because I don't talk about persons owning companies. I don't talk like that.
One of the companies fall under Jack.
Two of the companies involve
the one is Supreme is a part of Jack then.
Okay.
No, not because the IC and the people never said that. Me, I wait for the evidence. I don't only know about Jack then. I don't know who won the next three.
I'm telling you, you can research for yourself.
You can research the company register. That's easy researchable.
You can research it for yourself. They own Supreme Laundry Services.
Okay.
Which also has a contract for the laundry at the UHWI.
Okay. Nothing is wrong with the contract. Them,
No.
It's the buyback of a problem because it's unfair.
Madam Speaker, we don't want to come on the platform and preach it. Actually, we're promoting that what was done was correct. We're not promoting. Nobody not promoting. Nobody not support that. Not at all. We're not supporting it. It's not correct. What was done was
wrong. Standing by the statement made by Mark Golding.
No, that it does settle.
Which is what we've been saying from day one. Let the chips fall where they live.
Well, no, the chips fall. So we have a Mark Golding now, comrade. Talk the truth.
Hold on. Where am I Golding to do what?
To move, then it's gone from the PAC.
Are you serious?
Yes, because now that it is confirmed, comrade, that his company benefited from tax exempt. A time for him go. Nothing so.
Hold on. Let us apply the same principle you're using right now.
Let us apply
the same principle you're using with Market Me. Who should be moved?
Let me ask you a question. Did the Auditor General said that Tufton had anything to do with Market Me? Did the Auditor General say that?
Hold on. Let me tell you what.
Yes.
Sydney.
Yeah.
Sydney,
Please.
Yeah, but question can answer question. You ask a
Sydney,
question.
I run this program. Sydney, please stop.
Now learn. So
Madam Speaker.
Yes.
What was said to the Speaker of the House was that there was no evidence to criminally charge the Minister of Health for any offense. But it referring the matter to the Ethics Committee of Parliament based on the involvement of the Minister. Have you heard any comment? Have you heard any comment about that matter?
No, I don't hear nothing about it.
Madam Speaker,
we must apply the same principle.
But here's the problem.
Listen, the permanent secretary.
Here's the problem.
Give me a second. Let me just add something to that.
Let me just finish
the permanent secretary also said.
He's just adding something.
The permanent secretary also said the minister advised them to give Market Me a listening ears.
Which market me owners in sweetheart?
Right. But listen to me now, guys. Ingram just put it perfectly. There was no evidence that Tufton interfered, but it was recommended.
Just no criminal interference.
There was no criminal interference. Them never say no interference.
Allow me, please. So, as I was saying, there was no evidence to criminal charging for interfering in the procurement process.
Right.
But if there's evidence that you can bring up to the ethics committee, I don't have any issue with that. That's
the ethics committee.
Jesus.
Listen, Auditor General referred the case to the committee.
My issue now with the comrade leader now. My issue now with the comrade leader now, Ingram.
Yes.
The comrade leader campaigned for 4 years. Him is the integrity boss.
Yes.
He said the PNP is different from the JLP. The JLP
100%.
is The JLP is a corrupt organization according to Mark Golding. All right.
Yes.
Mark Golding said when him under his leadership as the party leader and the comrade leader, and if him become the prime minister, any allegations or any evidence of corruption, he will not tolerate it.
That is correct. He said that. And he also reiterated that statement as it relates to this matter also.
Thank you thank you.
So
He said, Ingram, that if there's evidence that anything corrupt happened as it relates to Dennis Garden, he might go make the chip fall where they lie.
Hold on. At what point the chip will fall?
That is where we are now. Where we
are now.
The CEO of the hospital confirmed at the PAC that Dennis Gardner company did benefit from the tax exempt. Isn't that enough?
But the company did not.
Hold on, you're missing the point. You're missing the point.
What point am I missing?
She's missing the point.
What point am I missing?
Hold on. Let me explain to you why. Dennis Gordon is a managing director of a company that has employees. Good. The UHWI is an entity that has a structure also. How did the personnel inside UHWI or the personnel inside Jack Deng get involved in anything from UHWI? How did that happen? Is that proven yet?
That's a different type of corruption.
What are you talking about, lady?
We are talking about Dennis Gardner. Ingram, you guys
Okay. Give me a second. So you're quick to call for Dennis Gardner to be removed. Hold on. Sydney, calm down. You're quick to call for Dennis Gardner to be removed. Who are you calling to be removed from the ministry and the UHWI?
As soon as the report comes out, finger somebody personally by name, they will have to resign.
As soon as the hypocrisy in your argument. Do you identify the hypocrisy in your argument?
Evidence-based people, you know.
Madam Speaker, do you identify the hypocrisy in your argument?
Somebody from the ministry is involved, they have to go, Ingram. They have to go.
Madam Speaker,
yes.
Do you have any knowledge about separation of entity?
What does that have to do with this conversation?
That a company can be sued and be sued.
This is about the company, Ingram.
Yes,
this is about Mark Golding saying.
It is about the company.
Hold on.
It is about the company.
Wow.
Dennis Gardner own the company. He got involved in a day-to-day running of the company.
So now support the company from Dennis Gardner now.
Madam Speaker, when you leave here this morning, I want you to leave with an assurance. No, listen.
Are you going to listen? Are you going to listen?
Intelligence.
Are you going to listen? Are you going to listen?
Madam Speaker, I want you to leave here this morning with a certain level of intelligence.
No, I want you to know that the people of Jamaica is waiting on Mark Jefferson Golding.
Speaker, you go allow other speaker.
Mr. Ingram, mute and talk.
people of Jamaica is waiting and Mark Jefferson to act. He have to come out. He have to come out and act in Ingram because him stand and
just Japar, because she not willing to listen, Mr. Ingram.
You're too hypocritical, lady. You're willing to wait for you to be why, but you calling for Dennis to be removed now.
Yes.
Stupid.
I have to leave now. I have to leave. I have to leave. No, but I want to make this point clear. We need to understand the principle of the separation of entity. The company is a company, and therefore that person would have employed employees. The board of directors at UHWI is a board, and the board would have employed persons. Okay? We are not asking for the minister who is in charge to move, but we are asking for the director, the managing director to move. We can't operate like that. When the police is complete their investigation and I identify the culprits involved, that is when Mark Golden said the chip should mark, and he's rightfully saying that. He's an attorney and he's fully aware of the process. There's a process that must go through, and we have to adhere and respect the process. Must at all times. It can never be ignored. The Prime Minister of Jamaica today is Prime Minister, and for the last 4 years, his statutory declaration is not certified. He's still Prime Minister because there's a process. He asked for a judicial review of the proceedings. So irrespective of all the evidence that were identified, there were about 8 other persons. There are about 8 other persons who are not yet named the callers yet because there's a process. And the fact that they were on the Integrity Commission judicial review, everything was on hold pending the outcome of those things. Okay? I have to leave. You were saying something, Dina?
No.
Have to run. Thanks a mil for stopping by this morning. Thank you, Dina. Thank you, Jamaican Focus.